Hi, good day to you, Aries. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Today is the 15th of March. Oops, see what jumped out here. 10 of Wands. So, Aries, this is a general emotional reading for you. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I was actually thinking today to do a reading for you and your person. See what's going on between you and your person. See, 10 of Wands fell out here, and I think what I'm seeing is burdens. It's like you're carrying a lot of baggage in your situation, and you could be having a lot of drama, and maybe these are things that you need to learn to let go. And you've got to actually ask yourself, Aries, is this really worth you carrying all these things? Do you need all these things that you are carrying with you? Do you really need to put yourself? I'm going to leave this here and turn this over. Do you really need all these things that you're carrying? I'm seeing that your person is in a state of thinking. We see that your person is feeling very intuitive about things. Your person could be feeling very divinely led about the situation, about you, the situation. We see that there could be a deep attraction between you and your person. There could be sort of an intuitive situation, a balanced situation, something that requires you to be very balanced and very comfortable. But you seem to be very burdened with your love self, and it's almost as though some of you might be, express your love situation with financials. Some of you might be, somebody who is a giver. You might express yourself with gifts, with money, with time, with effort. Some might be like that. But you're somebody who's very generous, and you flow from this place of love. And for some reason, you are feeling burdened as you are looking at how you are flowing with this. We see Libra energy, we see Sagittarius energy, we see Libra energy here. So there could be some kind of something that is happening. So you could have a Sagittarius person in your space. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius person. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra person. Some of you might be finding yourself wanting to be generous to a Libra person. Some of you might also be dealing with somebody who's feeling as though, everything is very cyclic. They're going through the situation that's very cyclic, that's almost very karmic in many ways. But it's like and for them, it's like they want to change, and they're needing to realize that the change needs to come from them. They need to manifest this change, and they need to bring in this balance within themselves, and maybe also be very flexible in the way that they are looking at things. We're seeing that you are needing to be very fair and really, making sure that literally justice is fair in your situations and in your generosity. You need to take a good look at both your good self and your bad self. We all have our inner demons and our inner situations, and sometimes we have the darker nature that we hide within ourselves, and you need to take a good look at that part of ourselves. And Aries, this is calling you to look at that side of yourself that you don't really want to acknowledge, and see where you have not been a good person, where your person needs to be flexible in their thinking. You need to recognize where you have not been a good person in the situation or in this relationship. Very intense situation. We see you moving forward. We see you needing to move forward. We see you needing to maybe travel, take a trip, but you're needing to move forward. You're needing to move forward, maybe not hastily, but at a steady pace. You need to create something new for yourself. You need to plan yourself. We see that this is really very intense. We see that you are in this energy of planning yourself and looking towards the future and realizing that you need to create this balance within yourself, and you need to move forward. Your person, on the other hand, it's almost like they're also reaching out and wanting to feel very connected and be in a space of comfort, but they seem to be investing their time in holding on to things that do not bring them happiness. They could be holding on to grudges. They're holding on to old ways of thinking, ways that don't bring them peace, but just brings them a lot of despair and a lot of trouble. So they could be holding on to something that's really not good for themselves. And this energy of holding on to this is what's bringing difficulty to the situation and to the relationship. So there could have been something that has happened in the past between you and your person, and it has affected the relationship. This is what I'm seeing here, Aries. And your person is in a very unhappy space, and they're holding on to this unhappiness, this negativity, this burden, and they're feeling very stressed out about what is going on. See Leo strength coming through here. So here you are needing to overcome your fears and your situations and facing where you are at right now. And some of you could be in a situation with somebody who is in a blended situation. We're seeing Leo energy, we're seeing Cancer energy coming through here. So there could also be these energies, people in your space. It could just be the cards, remember, have their own meaning. So you are needing to overcome your fears, you're needing to overcome your situations, especially when it comes to being in a relationship with somebody who's very different from yourself. Be it a different upbringing, be it a different view of life, be it a different religion or background or whatever it is. But you need to really focus yourself and realize that there has to be this partnership, there has to be collaboration, and you also have to look at how you were thinking about things. You know, this relationship was an idea that became a reality, and you need to actually take a good look at how did everything get to where it is, because this is obviously some kind of a relationship that is in a strife situation, Aries. We see that your person wants to move to something new, something different, maybe even, walk away from things that are not working out for you and for them, and maybe have something new and not be stuck in the situation. But we see this King of Swords energy is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. So this is this person being very bohemian in the way they're looking at life and realizing that they want to step out according to their own comfort and their own rules. They want to do things for themselves. They don't want to follow the pattern of how it's supposed to be. They want to carve their own path ahead. And there's also movement here for them as well. There has to be some kind of change, but there's also some kind of a struggle here between their ego and their self, their true self. And if there's some kind of a situation that's coming to head, could be dealing with the Cancer person, where there's some kind of a situation that's bringing in a lot of chaos that's going to actually cause everything to be a little bit unstable. Could be dealing with a Leo person that brings within itself this new dimension to this relationship. So there is a lot of, thinking in this relationship, a lot of ideas, a lot of new ways of looking at things, and also new ways of planning on how to confront the situation. Okay, so what you don't see coming in your relationships? There's a lot of stress and anxiety. Earth energy here, we see Earth energy is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and we see air energy coming through here as well, and that is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So there could be some kind of a stress areas in the situation with regards to how you're looking at the future. There is this being direct and planning the future, but also realizing there has to be this comfort and this energy of growth and prosperity and peacefulness. And for some reason, this relationship is not becoming the way you'd like it to be, in the comfort of where you want it to be. So there are things that you need to sit down and discuss and have a look at what is going on and why is it the way that it is. So, Aries, quite an intense reading for you. Please remember to like, to share, to follow if you're not following me on TikTok, or subscribe on YouTube. So take care until next time. Goodbye.